Hello, beautiful souls. How are you feeling today? I hope that you are having a wonderful day. It doesn't matter where you are, although I am always curious, where are you from? Where do you live? Because it's just so fascinating to know that all of us are from a different countries, but at the same time we are one. We are always one. We are always connected. So thank you so much for being here, and I'm very excited to do this reading for you because today I am going to use my new oracle deck, which is called Seeker Oracle. So choose your pile. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1. Thank you so much for being here. So I just remembered that I forgot to mention what is the topic today, which is a bit funny. So the topic is, what will be your message from your spirit animal? Who is your spirit animal right now? So let's get into your reading. What we have for you, pile 1. So this is our new oracle deck, and I think the artwork is very interesting, very unique, very beautiful, and very thought-provoking. So your first card is Be of Service. Next we have Enlightenment. We also have Financial Health. So straight away I sense that maybe some of you are really working on your finances. For some of you, pile 1, your priority right now is really to grow, to improve your finances. Maybe some of you are worried about your financial situation, but your spirit guides want you to know that there's no need to worry, there's no need to stress. It's very important to really trust the process, trust that you are doing your best and your finances are really improving. Even if you don't see the results, but it is happening behind the scenes. And maybe some of you are doing something, like maybe you have your own business, something that you are building, and maybe you don't see the results, the ones that you want to be, like you have that vision, but there is an important lesson in your current situation, because it's very important that no matter what, you would still be patient. You would not lose your patience. You will be patient with yourself, be patient with the universe. And in those circumstances where things are hidden, where you don't see the results, most important is to really go deep within, to empty your mind, to connect to your stillness, to really connect to your intuition, to deeply connect to the universe, because there is so much that wants to be revealed to you, but only in the silence, only when you are really being still So, of course, it's not gonna resonate with everyone, but I really felt called to share this message for you. So, we also have a message from your spirit animal over here. So, your spirit animal right now is a snow leopard. And the snow leopard says, snow leopard teaches the fundamental importance of intuition. You are being called to trust in what you cannot see. So remember, I was saying to you that it doesn't matter what you are being worried about, whether it's finances, whether it's something that you really want. But the key to see your situation clearly is really to trust, to really follow those whispers of your intuition. So you are really being guided to trust in what you cannot see, because there is so much happening behind the scenes. That's what I can see with this card, with the enlightenment. The universe is really on your side. The universe is helping you. Things are really changing, but you cannot see them right now in the 3D. It is happening in 5D, but it is really coming to you. So let me just read the rest of this message from your spirit animal. Imagine yourself at the highest mountain top. Everything is clear. What it is as if here it is as if the wind is a breath of spirit, and you can hear the words dancing on the air. Higher perception is revealing itself to you, calling you to embark on the lesson of the language of the universe, intuition. I really sense that, especially in this card, in the enlightenment, that's how this message is really connected to this beautiful card, because it's really, the snow leopard is really calling you to trust your senses. Snow leopards have very heightened senses. They have a very powerful intuition, and that's how they sometimes are feeling called to act, to do things really fast. So only if you allow yourself to follow, to connect to that stillness, you will always find that inner truth. And especially the universe is really helping you right now. The higher perception is revealing itself to you. So your intuition is the most powerful tool right now to really see what is hidden, to really understand what is happening behind the scenes. I know we human beings, we are sometimes so impatient, and sometimes we really get angry, frustrated when we don't see the results, when we want things to happen now. But the universe always has got that divine plan, that higher I just forgot the word, the higher I cannot remember what I really wanted to say. That higher perspective, yeah, that higher perspective, which is sometimes is not matching with the way we see things, but you are really being guided to trust that the universe is really helping you. And I really sense that for some of you, it is really to do with your finances. So all you have to do right now is really spend this free time, whenever you have free time, to really empty your mind and trust those whispers of your intuition, because whatever you want, it is going to manifest, it is going to come to you when you really least expect. And with this fire element, because even here, be of service, I really sense that your spirit animal is really guiding you to to maybe distract yourself, to do something. I really sense that some of you feel good when you can help others, when you can do something for other people. And it could be anything, because that will really give you some really beautiful meaning into your life. Maybe some of you lost the meaning. Maybe some of you spend too much time by yourself, and it is really time for you to be of service, do something for humanity. So trust your intuition. Whatever, your intuition will always speak to you. It will always guide you to those activities, to those things which are the highest good for you. So how can you be of service without any expectation? Because I really sense that whatever you will do for other people, whatever you will be guided to do to help others, the universe will reward you. You should release, let go of any expectation to receive anything back. But I really sense that the universe will reward you. Like it will be this sudden shift, sudden change, when you will just receive something back to you. And only because you are doing that from your heart, you are allowing yourself to be kind, to be compassionate towards other people. And you're being guided to really do something what would really change your energy, that would encourage you to forget, to remove these stressful thoughts. Because I really sense that maybe some of you are in this energy where you don't see the results, you don't see things unfolding for you how you want them to be. So it's very important that you would really maybe remind yourself, maybe you would come back to those activities which you haven't done for a long time, something that makes you feel good, something that makes you connect to the present moment here and now. Because when you will be connected to the present moment here and now, something amazing will awaken within you. Maybe some new insight, something new within your intuition, within your wisdom. And that's how you will see this higher perspective, this new way of seeing things in a different way, something that maybe you couldn't see before. And just know that your intuition is really the most powerful tool, and it is guiding you right now to really trust the universe, trust the process, be patient with yourself, because things will change suddenly. I really sense that for those who chose this pile, there will be this sudden change, this fire element, where you will not even understand how fast things will change, and you will be thinking to yourself, how could things change so fast? Nothing was moving, nothing was really coming to me. I didn't expect that, and suddenly things just changed so fast. Why? Because, as I mentioned before, there is so much happening behind the scenes. The universe is really on your side, and there is lots of fire, and fire is that fast energy. So things will really change, and it will happen even better. It will unfold even better, what you expected, what you wanted. But like I said, it's very important that you would really trust, that you would do the things which make you feel good, make you happy. You are really being guided to be of service, whatever that means to you. And I also would love to read it for you from the booklet, because I really sense that maybe there is something for you. So I'm just gonna find be of service, and I'm gonna read it out to you. Okay. To be of service, to be helpful or useful to others, to help for the benefit of others, the good of humankind or the planet. It is to be selfless and give without expectation that you will receive something in return. How would you like to help? Picking up rubbish on the beach, participating in volunteer work, fostering rescue animals, rehabilitating injured wildlife, advocating for a cause, or simply allowing someone else to pay for their groceries first. All are examples of acts of service. You don't have to take on a permanent role. Sometimes it's random acts of kindness that make a big difference. Sometimes the simple act of giving another person a reason to smile can have a power to change someone's day, and every now and then even change their life. There's also nothing wrong with feeling good because you're doing something to help another person or cause. Being of service is not meant to be a one-way energy exchange. You are allowed to feel satisfied at the end of a long day of volunteer work. Feeling good is a natural reward for accomplishing a task, whether it is something you have completed to benefit others or a goal you have accomplished for yourself. It only becomes problematic when we make feeling good the motivating factor instead of helping others. The goal must always be to do something that benefits others with no expectation of personal reward or gain. We also need to be mindful of the energy exchange required by giving without the expectation of reward. Make sure the emotional, mental, or financial cost is not more than you can afford or are willing to pay. You cannot be in service to anyone if you run yourself down. Be of service, but remember to look after yourself too. So that was your reading, pile one. Thank you so much for being here. If you would like to book a personal reading, you are welcome to visit my Etsy shop if that's something you would be interested. So all the best, take care, bye-bye. Hello, pile two. Thank you so much for being here. So I forgot to mention that the topic today is the message from your spirit animal. So it's so funny because I never forget that. Never mind, let's get into your reading. So let's see what we have for you, pile two. So we have a key to wisdom. Next we have blessings. We also have passion. And we also have this very specific message from your spirit animal. And your spirit animal is parrot, which says, the power of your words, spoken or not spoken, even the silent words in your mind, are driving you forward. Parrot reflects to us the immense power of our inner mind. So this is so interesting because I picked this message for you, and we have over here, we have a parrot in your card. So that's so interesting how the spirit really delivers these messages, all so synchronized, so deeply connected. So what it tells me straight away, your reading is so clear to me, so crystal clear that how can you know that this is your reading, pile two? If you are feeling recently that it's so hard for you to control your own mind, to speak wisely, gently with yourself, the parrot spirit animal is really guiding you to be aware, what are these thoughts which you have spoken or not spoken, because when we are in control of our mind, it is really our immense power of our inner mind. So I really sense that maybe recently you've been facing some inner conflict, and you are searching for this wisdom, but you just don't understand. You cannot see clearly. There is this fire element in your reading, so it's so dominant in your reading. I really sense that you're really being guided to control your mind. What are these words that you are speaking to yourself? Are they positive? Are they motivating? Because you hold this key to your wisdom, and this key to your wisdom is your ability to really quiet your mind, to control your mind, to empty your mind, and create your own powerful blessings. And when we are in control of our mind, when we really dedicate ourselves to those spiritual practices where we are really being honest with ourselves, we empty our mind, we question these thoughts, we don't just let any thought to come into our mind, we question them. Is that really my truth? Is that really something that is helping me? If not, you have all the power within you to control your mind, because the parrot, spirit animal, is really guiding you towards feeling good, towards your passion, towards your inner fire, your inner motivation, your inspiration. And maybe some of you who chose this reading, you have those fire placements in your chart, like you are Sagittarius, Aries. I forgot which one is a fire sign as well. So we have Aries, we have Sagittarius, and we have Leo. Yes, we have Leo. I'm really sorry. It seems like even my mind is not working right now. So going back to your reading, yes, if you have those fire placements, if you are Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, maybe sometimes you have this, you struggle with those inner conflicts. Like something changes so fast within you, and it's so hard for you to control your mind, to come back to that inspiration, to that passion, to that fire. But just know that you are always in control. You always know how to free your mind, how to empty your mind. So you're being guided. The parrot spirit animal is really guiding you just to do more of what you love, to remind yourself what inspires you, what is really making you feel so alive, so happy, so good. Whether it's dancing, whether it's any creative activity where it really awakens your inspiration. Maybe it's just a simple activity like going to the nature, going for a walk where you're really being mindful, you observe the nature, and that's where you get your inspiration. That's where your passionate fire, free spirit comes back to you. So the key to wisdom is really to observe yourself, to encourage yourself. Whenever you observe yourself and you see that you are being too much in your head, that you're not seeing a situation from a wise perspective, You're just being guided really to change that energy, because I really sense that you are someone who also is very, maybe sometimes you are feeling stuck in that energy, feeling stuck in your own head, feeling stuck in that stagnant energy. But you are definitely someone who's also has that special ability to really pick yourself up and change your energy very fast, because that's what fire signs do. They could be really fast, they could be really fiery, passionate. And I really see that those who chose this pile, you are really someone who's very, very gifted, very talented, very passionate. It's just your mind. It's just your mind sometimes plays tricks on you. So always remember that the power of your words, spoken or not spoken, even those silent words in your mind are driving you forward. So what is this language that you speak to yourself? Are you lovingly supporting yourself, or you are bringing yourself down? Or maybe some parts of yourself you just can't accept. Remember, you are whole. Even those parts of you where you just don't like, you cannot understand why you are like this, remember that everyone feels that way. Just embrace and repeat to yourself every single day that I am whole. I accept all parts of myself, and without my shadow self, without the darkness which I experience, they really wouldn't be my beautiful light. I know that's so kind of cheesy, kind of really not something like you heard this many times before, but this is really the truth. We have to experience that light and that darkness within us, because that darkness is our motivation to keep moving towards what is really the most important to us. So the parrot is really guiding you to believe yourself, to really see that beauty within you, and to encourage yourself to always observe and remove yourself from that energy, which doesn't serve your highest good. And you, as I said, you are very capable to do that, because you're very fiery, you're very passionate, you're very driven. And that fire within you is your gift, is your special gift. Not everyone lives life by being so passionate, by being so inspired. And you really know how to enjoy life, how to really do what you love. So do more of what you love, and you will see how you find that new wisdom. And I really sense that the key to wisdom is sometimes to really embrace that shadow self, to observe and to free ourselves from anything that is really not supporting us. And that's how we see those new insights, new wisdom. That's how we find this new potential within ourselves. And I really see that for you, pile 2, you have so much potential within you. And maybe sometimes you're not even aware how much potential you have. All you have to do is really tap in, follow your intuition, follow your passion, follow your inspiration. And you will always tap in to your fullest potential. You will always discover some new potential within you. You will always create something new, because you're very passionate, you're very fiery, you're very creative. Wow. So that was your reading, pile 2. Thank you so much for being here. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can visit my Etsy shop. And I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile Free. Thank you so much for being here. So it's so funny because I forgot to mention what is the topic today. So it's funny because I never forget that, but I guess there's always a first time for something to happen. So today the topic is the message from your spirit animal. So I'm very excited. Let's have a look what we have for you, Pile Free. So we have a queen bee. Next we have gateway. We also have friendship. And we also have your specific message from your spirit animal. So let's see who's your spirit animal right now. So we have a crow spirit animal, which says, crow is calling to you that the time of change is here. The time of change is now. To let go of the old self. Let go of all things holding you back. To step into your authentic power. And the keywords are ancient wisdom, mystical messages, clairvoyance, magic essence, transformation. So I really sense that maybe some of you are you're being guided to really accept that change is very difficult. Change is not easy sometimes, but the change is so important, and you're really being guided to step into your authentic power. Maybe you see the crow a lot. Maybe some of you have your crow spirit animal. Maybe you hear this crow bird very often. And that's just a confirmation that you really are very connected to the spirit realm. You are very psychic, you're very intuitive, but there is some parts of you which are holding you back. And I really sense it is to do with your old self. Maybe sometimes you have this tendency where your old self is really pulling you back, far away from your true authentic self. But you are truly aware of that. You know that you are this beautiful queen. You know that you are very special. You are very authentic. And you're really being guided to step into your own magic. The gateway is open, and I really see how amazing the reading is so connected. I mean, I pulled this specific message from your spirit animal, and the crow is calling to you that the time of change is here and now. And here we have the gateway, so it's opened already. You know who you are, Pile Free. You know that you are such an authentic soul, such a unique soul, full of magic. You're very connected to the spirit. You are being delivered with so many messages from spirit, but there are some parts of you which are holding you back. And maybe you are being maybe sometimes you really experience this inner conflict between your old self and with your true self, the one that you know. This is your true self, and you really are very wise old soul. So the crow is really calling to you to remind yourself that the change, you can make things happen here and now. If there is something that you want to change, you can change it now. If there is some parts of you which you really don't see about yourself, all you have to do is really to be honest with yourself. What are these things? What are these thoughts which you think about yourself? Are you really seeing yourself as this powerful queen? Because you are a queen and you came to this earth to really use your gifts. I sense that this pile is very special. Of course, all piles, all readings are very powerful, but in this pile, you are very intuitive, you're very psychic, and the spirit is always communicating with you, but sometimes you don't pay attention to those messages because your old self is really dragging you back to that old way of being. But that's just your mind. That could be, maybe your mind plays tricks on you. So for you, your spirit animal, your crow spirit animal is really calling you to stay true to yourself. Be honest with yourself. What is it that you find it hard to accept about yourself? Embrace yourself. Embrace and be that queen. A queen who knows her self-worth. She knows who she is. She knows that even if she is experiencing those dark moments, those doubts, those thoughts which are not serving you, you're still being a queen. In that moment when you just change your energy, you say no to your old self. Your old self maybe will always be reminding you that it's there. Sometimes it's just showing up, but by consciously choosing to let go and remind yourself who you truly are, what are your talents, your gifts, who do you want to be here and now? Maybe you just want to really step into your own magic, to open this gate. The gate is already opened. All you have to do is really be free and step into this unknown. Step into your own magic. Because I really see that people are looking up to you. With the friendship card, you have a very special soul. Some of you are you are healing other people. You are really, your energy is so special that nobody can resist your energy, because you give so much to other people. You really help others so much, and people celebrate you. So pile 3, why can't you celebrate yourself? Why can't you see yourself through the eyes of love, the way other people see you, the way people admire you? I understand it's not easy to always love ourselves and see ourselves for who we truly are. But remember, you are such a magical being, because if you really feel connected to the crow sees much more than when the eye meets. Because you are able to communicate with the spirit. You are able to really connect deeply to the universe and really sense those hidden things. So maybe some of you are just struggling with the mind, whatever the mind is telling you. But remember that not everything is true what our mind says to us. So it's all about being aware when those old limiting beliefs come back, when that old self is telling you that I'm not that good. But remember that this is not true. You can always change that limiting belief about yourself. So you know, you're very powerful soul, because you know how to change your energy. You know how to see yourself for who you truly are. Because whenever you connect to your intuition, whenever you really empty your mind, whenever you say yes to being free, You are always free. You're always free to be who you want to be. And that gateway is always open to you. So all you have to do is really connect. Connect to your powerful potential within you, because you are someone who is able to transform. You are someone who is able to change so much within you, and you are always changing, you are always transforming. You just have to be aware. You just have to be aware whenever your mind is really playing tricks on you. And remember that you are able to let go of anything that is really not serving you, because you're very intuitive, you're very psychic, and the spirit will always be guiding you. The spirit will always be guiding you to come back to your true self, to come back to what you cannot see, but what you can feel, what you can sense. Remember that there is so much more when what the eye sees, what the eyes see. So much more we can sense with our senses. So much we can feel. So always be aware. Always remind yourself your true, authentic power, your ability to really connect to the underworld. Maybe some of you are seeing yourself like you're just very strange. You see yourself as a dark person, because there is so much unexpectedly. There is so much that comes from you unexpectedly. Maybe your moods change a lot. Maybe you just really have so much within you, and sometimes it's so overwhelming. Just know that this is your power, because your darkness is your strength. There is so much new potential that comes to birth through you. You create so much out of the darkness. You create so many beautiful things. And it is okay. It is absolutely fine to have that shadow self and that light within you. And remember that because you experience so much in your emotions, you are able to create so many new things. Because if you would be always happy, always in peace, you would not come up with new ideas. You would not find new wisdom, not find a new inner truth, new inner guidance. So remember that you are very powerful. I really sense for you, pile 3, that you are always transforming, you are always changing, you are never the same, you are always discovering something new. And that's why you have your spirit animal as a crow, because crow is such a powerful spirit animal, such a mystical, such a magical. You always carry that ancient wisdom within you. And no matter what, you always know how to really embrace your weakness and to see that weakness as your strength, because you are very powerful, you are very strong. Not everyone is able to let go and transform these parts of yourself where you just don't want them to be there. I mean, you see them, but you know that you want to feel, you want to be your true authentic self. So you're such a powerful soul who always transforms, always grows, always evolves. Maybe some of you experience dark night of a soul, and you just know what is it like to feel empty, what is it like to be very, very low, to not understand anything. And you are very powerful, you are very unique, because you always know how to turn your weakness into your strength. You might not be even you might not be even aware how strong you are, how powerful you are. You already gone through so much, and you gained so much wisdom, so much strength. Just remember how powerful you are. And I also would like to read it for you from a booklet, A Queen Bee. Maybe there will be something useful for you. A Queen Bee. The Queen is the most powerful chess piece on the board. It is the only piece that can move in any direction. Not only that, the Queen can move as many squares as necessary to achieve the desired outcome, and any obstacle in their way is removed from the board. In life, the highest vibration of the Queen embodies the same power, and more because of their humanity. They are wise, strategic, they know when to move and when to be still. They know when to speak and when to be silent and listen. And they listen with their hearts as well as their ears. A queen will not conform to meet the expectation of others. They know and honor who they are by acting with integrity and purpose. They are both resilient and determined, disciplined. They will achieve any goal. They will fight for their cause. They will speak out against injustice, even when afraid, because they know it is the only way to bring forth change. They will speak and fight for the good of their family, community, and humanity. And yet, by nature, this fierce queen is compassionate, gentle, and serene. They understand that to fight with hate in one's heart, words, and actions only serve to perpetuate hatred. They choose to meet fear, anger, with kindness, love, and empathy, but do not mistake their gentleness for weakness. A queen wields their power with intent, and if there is need, they will become as fierce as a dragon and fight for what is right and the right to be seen, heard. Know that every person possesses the energy of this queen within them. Be them, embody them, and you can accomplish anything. So that was your reading, pile 3. Thank you so much for being here. If you would like to book a personal reading, you are welcome to visit my Etsy shop if that's something you would be interested. So for now, I'm saying goodbye, and all the best. Take care. Bye bye.